What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Slim's Fit, also known as Raider Slim, here to talk about this preseason game in Seattle with the Seahawks. Now, I want to know what you guys think. Now, one of the takeaways I got from this game, which I can say is the biggest takeaway I got, is that Cam Miller and AOC got a competition going on amongst themselves for this QB spot, for QB2. Now, I know it's just one game, but just to look at the way the system is going, and it seems like it flows a little bit better with Cam Miller. He is mobile. AOC is who he is, man. I mean, we all at one point were like AOC, but it just seems like AOC is going to be who he is. He threw 2 picks, man. He threw 1 punt pass. I call him a punt pass. He just tossed it up, underthrew Thornton, and it was just like, come on, man. Like, bro, really? You know, defense did pretty good. Isaiah Palomau, he got a nice interception. It was clean. You know, we know he's going to be doing good. Jamal Adams, man, out there beasting, crushing it, man. I mean, dude, it like literally he was out there aggressive, just round and pound. He's already got his spot. He's solidified, man. You know, but what I read online, a lot of people were talking bad about this O-line, and basically saying that O-line looks pretty weak. I was watching it as well. I saw Genty get a run, but like I said, he got stopped. I didn't expect too much, you know, out of this game anyway, especially with the starters, like Geno. I mean, obviously you don't want to, you know, risk a injury or anything like that. We all saw what happened with Richardson, you know, with the Colts, you know, like he's injured, something happened with his throwing hand or whatever, but you know, you don't want to risk it, man, you know, so I didn't really see too much. A lot of this is going to be, like I saw the receiving yards, it's going to be a lot of guys fighting for spots on all aspects, except for, like, you know, the QB and then Brock Bowers, Myers, and all those guys like that. You know, I saw McCormick and Zamir White, you know what I mean? So, you know, that's going to be a battle between them two right there, who's going to be running back, you know, 3 or 4 or whatever. I don't know, you know what I mean? We'll have to see. But pretty much that's what a lot of these games are, man, just trying to work the system, trying to figure it out. I'm not paranoid about it, not tripping about what's going to happen. You know, I got to trust the system with Pete Carroll, Chip Kelly, and just everything that's going on. I just know right now it's a lot of trial and error. And like I said, I didn't expect too much out of Geno Smith. It's not really worth it to risk him right now. Maybe in the last game or so, get some reps in or whatever. But, I mean, personally, I'd rather see those guys win this game 1 and let the other guys kind of fall into place and whatnot. Because, like I said, definitely don't want to see no injuries or nothing like that and start the season off like that. Looked like Tyree Wilson was getting a little busy today. He was doing his thing, you know, and it looked pretty good. You know what I mean? I know they've been moving him around a lot as well. And, you know, like I said, defense did look pretty solid to me. But like I said, I'm going to say the takeaways is this Cam Miller situation, man. He connected with Jackson, man. Man, it was nice. You know what I'm saying? It was good to see, you know, and we need that, you know, and like I said, he does fit that system. You know, that the Raiders, I feel, is going to happen. Is, like I said, it was the last drive. They came back and, you know, field goal ended up getting blocked. But the game is what it was, man. Like I said, it was 23-23, ended up that way. And like I said, it's a lot to take away from it. It's a lot to work out. It's some good, it's some bad. Like I said, but things got to work out. A lot of kinks, you know, got to be worked out. But you got time, you know what I mean? It's just preseason, you know what I mean? And we got, like I said, this is pretty much one of those depth games where you try to figure out who's battling for these spots, you know what I mean? If you look at the receiving chart, how many people actually got thrown the ball, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's what I feel about it. But I don't know what you guys think, man. Tap in the comment section. What did you guys think about this preseason game? And also, appreciate you guys watching. Subscribe. Go ahead and click that subscribe for your boy. Appreciate you guys. Much love. Peace.